So to quote the great American philosopher Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, many men wish death upon me. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy LaRon, and I'm back with another video. But before we get into this video, I want to say what's up to my subscribers. Also, if you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you are new, please consider hitting subscribe and turn on notifications, because on the channel we do thought-provoking videos. I do reaction videos such as this one, and I do a black-owned review once a month on the black-owned product. So if you're into that kind of content, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. All right, let's get into this video. All right, so I came across this video of, well, not a video, audio of Howard Stern talking about another radio host that was anti-vax that recently passed away. So on these 4 different radio hosts, he talked about how they passed away and how they spread, anti-vax information, and now they died. So I want you to hear the audio from Howard Stern, these stern words from Howard Stern, and after that, I want to give you my opinion about what he said and what's going on amongst the people now, right? So let me play this clip. I'll give you my opinion about it. Then after that, we can have a conversation in the comments. All right, let's get into it.
Really funny when the radio guys are the best. There was like 4 of them died. 4 of them who were like ranting on the air, they will not get vaccinated. They were on fire, these guys. It was like day after day. They were all dying. And then their dying words are, I wish I had been more into the vaccine. I wish I had taken it. And they're on the radio preaching this. I'll tell you what, as far as I remember, when I went to school, you had to get a measles vaccine, you had to get a mumps vaccine, there was a ton of them you got. When are we going to stop putting up with the idiots in this country and just say, it's mandatory to get vaccinated? F them, f their freedom. I want my freedom to live.
All right, so there you have it. You heard Howard Stern remarks about these 4 radio hosts that died. Saying he heard also his remarks about people who's not vaccinated, and it seemed like he's kind of happy that these people died, right? I could be wrong. I could be misquoted. But in my opinion, for what I heard, like the tone of his voice, he's kind of happy that these people died. And I think he's happy because it proves his point to be right. Like, say, for example, when Joe Rogan got COVID and he used what he used, I forgot the name of the term, that IV, whatever, that the medicine that's really main purpose for horses, that he used that, he beat COVID in a few days. And it seemed like people were more hell-bent on him beating COVID the way he did than him not being vaccinated and him doing it the way that he did it. It's like people just want to be right. Like, COVID is fairly new, right? COVID-19 is fairly new, and nobody don't know all the information. So people going to process the information the way they want to. So they're like, all right, I'm going to use this, I'm going to use that. I'm going to get vaccinated, I'm not. I'm going to eat this way, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I'm going to wear a mask, I won't wear a mask. Everybody's taking things differently. And not to mention, the credibility of the CDC is like people not really, gravitating to what the CDC is saying because they've been lying a lot and people just don't trust it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of them. I don't believe what they've been saying. CDC was part of the Tuskegee experiment. They just changed their name to CDC after that happened. I just don't really follow through what the CDC says, right? That's just me personally. But it seems like people want to be right instead of getting it right. You know what I'm saying? Like, people saying, like, I'm straight up and down, if you're not vaccinated, you shouldn't go to the hospital. That's messed up. What happened to that, was it the HIPAA law or the Hippocratic Oath or whatever that the doctors have to take? Now this is like null and void. They're like, all right, we don't care about that. Now we just going to serve who we want to serve, or protect who we want to protect, because you're not doing what you're supposed to do in our eyes. And I'm like, all right, that's messed up. Then after that, we have another doctor that's in Florida. She might be maybe the first of many, because it's going to happen sooner or later. She's the first doctor coming out saying, you know what? If you're not vaccinated, you can't come to my practice. You got up to September 15th to either get vaccinated, fully vaccinated, or you have to find another doctor. We don't know the proximity of her patients, if that's easy for them to get to, or if they can't even get to another doctor. We don't know the whole situation. But the way she felt, like, you know what? If you're not vaccinated, you can't come here. And I think if she going to do that and get away with that, which she probably will get away with, there's going to be a lot of that. It's going to be a lot of that going on. And I just think that it's really messed up that now people just want to be right and not get it right. You know what I'm saying? People want to be right and not get it right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you remember that old picture of like maybe 4 or 5 people in the hospital, in like the operating room. They all black, and the person on the table was a Ku Klux Klan member. Obviously, they don't see eye to eye, But you see that these people are together, working together, just to have like, all right, we're going to just figure this out, get this person healthy. We don't care about this person's lifestyle, even though the picture is fake, right? People do kind of repost it, whatever. I think the picture was like a magazine in Australia, like an ad. Even though that picture is fake, because who's taking pictures in the operating room like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, the picture's fake anyway. Even though the picture's fake, but it does show like people put their profession over their feelings. And now people putting their feelings over their profession. Ah, man, we just going down a toilet. We're going down a toilet with that kind of mindset. But what do y'all think about this, man? Do y'all think people like Howard Stern and other people who felt like whatever it goes as far as the vaccine, if you don't get the vaccine, you don't deserve no type of treatment, you don't deserve no type of rights? Or do you think that people who not vaccinated still deserve rights because this is America? It's supposed to be the land of the free. But right now, it seems like it's a dictatorship when it comes down to this vaccine. But anyway, that's just my opinions on it, man. I appreciate your time. Let me know how you feel in the comments. Until next time, peace.